Welcome, everyone, to a special TV Party Tonight Extra Comic-Con 2019 Trailer React Edition. That was a mouthful. I am joined by a panel of TV Party Tonight alumni and experts. First, from Honeysuckle Rose Creations, it's Alexis Hejna. How you doing, Alexis?
Well, I just rolled my ankle, missing a step to chase after my dog who was barking so we wouldn't have any interruptions. But other than that, I'm good.
Terrific. Great to have you on the show. Also, the host of Source Material in his own right and the Disapproving Dad, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only Jesse Starcher. How do you do, sir?
So you're telling me there was a Comic-Con over the weekend?
And, ladies and gentlemen, joining us from the Screaming Boy podcast, we've gotten him from the bunker underground that he normally resides in. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from the CPAP machine, it's Ronnie Adams. How do you do, Ronnie?
I hate you, Mark.
Terrific. Glad to hear from you, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, from the negative zone, he's the watcher. He'll grab you in the kittens. It's Robert Winfree. How do you do, sir?
My name is Robert Winfree. I don't know where I am, but please send help. There's this strange man who keeps me in his basement and occasionally drags me out to make me watch terrible things and then records my anguished cries. I wish... I don't know if this is hell, but if it's not, this is a close enough approximation. Please, anyone, send help.
It puts the
if it
YouTube
was hell,
on its...
we'd be doing this every night.
It puts the YouTube on its skin, or else it gets the hose. All right, listen. Let's get started here. We have a...
You want me to cut my skin off? I will. You don't have to phrase it like that.
We have a...
What has happened to you all since I've been gone?
What happened?
He's trying to figure that out, Mark. He's trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Why are you
Nothing
yelling?
new.
Okay, whoever that was, back away from the mic. I think he just blew out my freaking speaker.
Yeah, way to go, Ronnie.
I hate everything. Why do I do this so much?
I have no idea. All right. What I'm trying to tell you is that we have a list of trailers that were released mostly at Comic-Con and then maybe one or two extras around that same time that we're going to do some quick reactions to. So the first one up on the docket is Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Here we go.
Red band.
Red band. Red band.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're seconds into this and we've already got a motherfucker.
It's a
Kevin Smith wouldn't have
movie.
it any other way.
Yeah.
How many seconds are you in?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
And we're back to tucking in the dick.
How is it that Kevin Smith has gone through a major, quadruple bypass and somehow looks better than Jason Mewes?
Well, Jason Mewes did a
actually...
lot of heroin.
I was going to say years of heroin abuse will do that to you.
There is something really to be said for how much weight Kevin Smith has put himself through and how he's really, really taken a lot more control of his life. There is something really to applaud for that.
Well, I think when you release a special called... I was going to say, when you release a special called Too Fat to Fly, I think it gives you perspective.
And a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I follow him on Instagram. He did this big piece about how he was really motivated. He said he wanted to live long enough to see his daughter get old and all that. And he's just like, I can't do it at this weight.
So what are we?
Speaking of which, there is Harley Quinn Smith.
Oh yes, that's Kevin Smith's daughter.
Yep.
She looks like Marilyn Manson.
Okay, well, I was going to say she has, she's really changed over the years because she used to be. I was scared of her when she was a child.
Were you really?
Not scared, but I was scared for her because she looked like she was miserable all the time.
So far I'm watching this
Any
teaser.
child exposed to Ben Affleck is miserable.
So I'm looking at this teaser trailer, and it's basically a parody of the reboot movie culture, and a bunch of Kevin Smith dick jokes. Pretty much sums it all up. Yeah.
That
Plus
sums
a
up his
cameo from
career.
Plus a cameo from Val Kilmer.
Where was Val Kilmer in this?
He was the guy as the costume blunt man with the Batman-esque mask.
Okay. Got it.
There, I said it. Who's directing this shit anyway? Kevin fucking
Boy,
Whoa,
James
what
Van Der
happened-
Beek has not aged well.
No,
No,
he hasn't.
he has not. Poor guy.
All right, that's enough of that
He
horse
has
shit.
lost a lot of weight.
Hey,
All
it's
right.
Kevin Smith, Jason
So-
Mewes.
So that'll be on the list when it comes out. I hope you're
I
ready
am
for that,
not
Winfree.
watching that.
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no.
I'll be
I
watching it.
I say this because I genuinely don't think it will show in my area.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Ooh.
If
I
you-
already know what's coming through to Kansas City, and I'm getting my tickets. I like Kevin Smith, but I grew up watching his stuff a little bit more often. I consider it.
I think his work peaked with Dogma.
I'll give you that.
Dogma
I
was
will
good.
give you that. I can understand why some people don't like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Well, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back was a love letter to the fans. It's almost not a movie.
Cock
The only decent thing about Dogma is Alan Rickman.
well, there's more than that. That was Dogma was an actual movie. Not
Yeah, but no
did
one's
you-
going to deny that Alan Rickman was the best part of that movie.
fair
Did
enough.
you see Tusk?
No.
I have no.
I never saw it.
That is such a weird. Okay, I don't like Kevin Smith movies. Tusk is one of those. It's so far outside the box, and you have to really be in the mood for that kind of body horror.
Yeah.
But it's effective at what it does.
Yeah, Tusk is good. It's really odd, but it's really good. And then Red State is phenomenal in my opinion.
I thought Red State was okay. I actually draw the line with body horror for what I can handle in horror movies. Body horror just really unsettles me. I don't like it.
I draw the line
You
with
will-
Jennifer's Body horror. Get it?
Oh, shut up. You would not. I don't think he winds up taking. Who's that nerd?
Justin Long, and I saw him. He's in this one too.
They turn him into a walrus very
Oh,
slowly
I've
by
seen
and
it. Yeah, I've seen the images.
yeah, that's elements of it are really good, but I mean, I don't knock too much Kevin Smith material because I acknowledge the quality. I just hate it.
All right. The next one on our list here is a cartoon TV show. We'll be doing a TV party for this later this year. This was my favorite trailer of the entire weekend, maybe possibly my favorite reveal from Comic-Con of the entire weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our first look at Harley Quinn, who is voiced by Kelly Cuoco of Big Bang Theory fame.
Aquaman
Okay.
high-fived a dolphin.
No, she flossed. I now wish everyone involved with this to die horribly.
There's a shock. I love the fact that they used "You're Gonna Make It After All" as the music behind this. I'm all in on this, Jesse.
I hear you, buddy.
I can't wait to watch this.
You're going to make me review this too, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Can we seriously stop trying to make Harley Quinn a thing like this?
Nope. Harley Quinn, the best
Is that
thing that happened to
Kite
DC
Man?
Comics. Yes. This is like... And I think they're making her, like, pansexual in this, too. It's great. Look at Alan Tudyk, Jesse.
Harley is pansexual. Well, she is pansexual. She's been in a relationship with Poison Ivy for a while now.
Yes, she has. Sorry. I laugh every time she hits the Joker in the face with a bat. It cracks me up. All right, so that's a winner, right, guys? Right, Jesse?
No.
Right, Ronnie?
No.
Aw. What's wrong with it?
Well, at least she's not wearing her costume from frickin' Suicide Squad.
She will for part of it.
Nothing's wrong with it. I mean, like, I'm just being
Cantankerous.
cantankerous right now. It's like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not something I was expecting or really was looking forward to.
The more you complain, the more I'm going to beg you to be part of the TV party. I just want you to know that.
I mean, I'm an adult. I do not have to say no.
You could have said no to this, but no.
Listen, when I heard you were the judge,
No, I mean the
You know what?
trailers. Like you didn't have a choice for the other thing.
well, I had choices.
Nobody has any
No,
choices.
I
You're all
think it's
contractually
wrong.
obligated.
But
we're
anyway,
not.
I didn't sign a contract. But the one thing about DC is you can always say that their animation is way better than the DCU.
Yes, coming shortly to the DC animated universe is Batman Hush.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that.
Around the same time, they try to shoehorn Hush as the villain for Batwoman season 1.
Yep. Can't
I
wait.
thought Alice was going to be the villain for Batwoman season 1.
She might be, but I believe the overall arcing villain is Hush.
Huh. Because I know I've seen Alice in some of the teaser trailers.
They'll probably do both.
From Brady Bunch?
From the
Yes.
Baby
she's
Dark
Baby
Side and
Boy
Alice
with
from
her
the
meatloaf.
Brady Bunch.
Anyway,
You know what? It's the CW. I wouldn't put it past them.
Crisis on Infinite Earth.
so yeah, I showed this trailer to my wife, and she was like, "Huh." That I think it was her first reaction was no Brooklyn accent. But I like Kelly Cuoco brings a sprightly attitude to the character. You know,
Kelly Cuoco brings nothing.
You bring
Well,
nothing.
she sounds better than that other girl from Big Bang Theory who did the voice for the Batman and Robin and Harley Quinn.
Oh,
movie.
Bernadette.
God, that was awful.
Look,
I thought she did an okay job.
Look, everyone even loosely related to the Big Bang Theory is terrible.
All right.
Okay, let's move on.
Speaking of terrible things, here's the It trailer.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Let me enjoy this, all right? I've only seen it once.
No, go fuck yourself. Everything is terrible. Air sucks. How about that?
Well, it does by definition, especially when applied to a vacuum. It will be.
La la la. Everything is terrible. Yahoo! Everything is horrible.
You can't, Mark. You can't do my job. Give up.
You're right. I can't. I'm too positive.
Okay, can anyone tell who that is in the water? Is that one of the main characters? Or
Aquaman.
Is that someone else?
No.
Yuck.
No. I think that's
Somebody mute Mark.
I think what they're going for there is that's the bully kid that got dumped down. I can't remember his name. Henry, I think. That was Henry
that's
Bowers.
right. Because I think we do see adult Henry briefly in one of the box.
We do. He's in the asylum.
I haven't actually watched this trailer yet. This is my first
are you
viewing.
Even watching it
They
right
got
now?
perfect casting for these adults.
Shame one of them's only going to be there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and that's the one you don't see here. You notice the one who's only here for 5 minutes. It doesn't show up in this trailer.
I think one of those guys is from the second season of The Wire.
Probably.
Oh my gosh, why does it all lead back to
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
This is the best sequence in this trailer.
James McAvoy doing physical comedy.
Just wait.
Hello there. So why is Pennywise a dog?
Pennywise.
Do you trust anything with a tongue like that?
Maybe Gene Simmons.
If you trust Gene Simmons, that's a categorical mistake.
Mark, did you watch the first movie?
No, there was a hurricane.
No,
I still have to watch
down.
it. There was a hurricane, you asshole.
Is there right now?
Yes.
Robert, I'm assuming you and I are going to helm Damn You Hollywood for this. Since
Mark is still in denial about his avoidance of this movie.
I'm going to watch the first one, and I'm going to see this one, provided there isn't a hurricane and I'm not trapped in the jail.
Oh, wow.
This movie, the original movie.
Oh my god, that's so freaky.
Bill Skarsgård making his appeal to be the Joker.
Yeah.
So
I love that he does that with his own eyes.
that was less scary to me than the teaser trailer with the crazy old woman.
Yeah, that's terrifying. But
It was.
the original movie with Tim Curry, which is still, I mean, it doesn't hold up to a point. It does, but it kind of doesn't.
It holds up because it has personality, but not scares.
Because of Tim Curry. It holds
Exactly.
up because of him. But
Well, like with
he's actually going to be at Raleigh GalaxyCon is what it's called now. This weekend, which I'm going to, and I unfortunately wasn't able to get a meet and greet with him, but because they're charging like astronomical prices.
well,
They should.
he still can't talk.
Mm-mm.
I don't think.
Yeah, he had a stroke a while back, right?
Yeah, there's no autographs, only pictures.
All right, this next one's a documentary about the Air Force. This is called Top Gun Maverick.
So
Well, I
help
was
me,
gonna
Mark.
say-
I will shoot you in the face.
The original was what got me terrified of clowns, and watching the remake was what kind of got me over that.
Okay, so honest question: who here is a fan of the original Top Gun film.
Haven't
If
seen
you're
all of
not,
it yet.
get out.
I'm planning on doing it on trial, so I got to watch it before then.
For the love of God, you have not seen the original Top Gun.
Not all of it, no.
It is terrible.
I haven't seen it either.
I,
By
for the
fairly
life of
being
me, do not
awesome.
really understand the amount of fame it got. It doesn't make sense.
You know what I
It's
have seen
not a
all
very
of?
good.
Cocktail.
You don't understand the fame. There's a scene of Tom Cruise, Anthony Edwards, and Val Kilmer shirtless and sweaty playing volleyball. There.
Okay,
That
I
is
don't
not
understand. I
what
don't
I was
understand
going
its
for.
popularity among 70% of men. Then
Okay, fine. I'll give you that.
Because it was the 80s and they all look like tough guys flying airplanes, and that's a cool thing.
Right,
Didn't you hear our Iron Eagle review? God damn, pal.
okay, I also have to point out, 60-year-old Tom Cruise would have aged out of the fighter pilot program 20 years ago.
Nothing in this movie works the way it's supposed to. Just ask Robert Winfree. Who cares? Stick
It's
I
Tom
do.
Cruise in a plane.
It's supposed to be him training Goose's son, isn't it?
I don't.
I have not heard a thing about the plot. This trailer is just.
There's no plot to
Tom
the
Cruise-
original. There's no plot to this one either. Who cares?
I think it's just Tom Cruise flying around in a jet for 2 hours, which I'm okay with. Shirtless, by the way, and just sunglasses.
Mark, you're not all that helpful.
Yeah, so this.
Would you?
Go ahead, Jesse.
I was going to say, would you guys? It's so funny because earlier today, CNN popped up on my feed telling me that there was a controversy about this trailer.
What's the controversy?
The controversy is, and the trailer. I'll read this from their site. In the trailer of Top
CNN
Gun.
can- I don't even need to
Calm
hear it.
down, Winfrey. Calm down.
It's CNN. I don't need to hear any more than that.
In the trailer of the Top Gun Maverick, 2 jacket
I
packs
love you, Robert.
that had originally shown the Japanese and Taiwanese flags appear to have been swapped out and replaced with 2 ambiguous symbols in the same color scheme. So apparently they purposely went in there and changed the patch on the back of his jacket so it wouldn't represent countries.
So Top Gun is racist?
I don't know if that's what they're going at. I don't know if it's racism or if it's just, hey, we don't want to support these particular countries. I have no idea. But
I don't know
Speaking-
why you'd have a problem with Taiwan.
yeah, that's what's weird. So anyway,
Well, no. I'll tell you what. I know exactly why they did that. No, I can tell you why now that I think about it.
okay.
China.
Well, the other one was the Chinese flag, right?
No, Japanese.
Japanese. Okay.
All right.
See, here's the thing. China continues
Nice,
to maintain that like
Jesse.
they own Taiwan.
We were talking about racism.
And
Sorry.
not racism. This is geopolitics. China still, I believe, it has some weird bit of governance over Taiwan, and there's a lot of strife around that. So releasing a movie where a character seems to support the independence of Taiwan, or acknowledges Taiwan as a separate entity from the People's Republic of China, probably would not get by the censors for the
All right.
Chinese government.
Nobody cares about Taiwan. However, everyone loves cats. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh God.
I'm so
I-
fucking in for this movie.
Oh, God. Why
horrible
do I have
stuff
to
about
watch this again?
My daughter and I were just giddy in our seats watching this. We can't wait for Christmas.
I don't know.
I think we all need to go at the same time and have like a viewing experience.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Let's do
Okay.
that.
There's one thing that could make me not want, look forward to Christmas. I believe it would be this movie.
This is-
Okay, who here besides me has actually seen Cats on stage?
I have. I saw the musical. It's the worst thing ever.
I have never seen Cats.
Oh,
I'm-
everyone should stop what they're doing right now. Go to New York. Go watch Cats and come
Yeah.
back and tell me
Oh,
how
yeah.
bad it is.
Yeah.
Is it
Nah.
still on Broadway?
Yes.
Yes.
It's the longest running show.
Yep.
Did it
I thought they took
surpass?
it off.
It closed briefly. It's back up
Yeah,
again. I think
okay.
it's.
Okay, so it's a bunch of
That's how much I
people
hate
in leotards jumping at you in the audience and no plot.
Shit, it was the Penguin.
It's and I can't wait for them to try to do a feature motion picture on
Wait a
this.
minute. Did that say Idris?
Yes.
Idris Elba.
Yep, Idris
Oh,
Elba's in
Ian
it.
McKellen.
Ian McKellen.
That's
I
not
have
a
to
surprise.
imagine that
And Taylor Swift.
Oh yes, there she is, Rebel Wilson. Woo!
I have to imagine that every one of the actors in this movie as soon as they saw the trailer, immediately called their agents and fired all of them because of how bad they look.
No, they all know they're all getting nominated for Oscars.
No,
everybody,
they're not.
The entire cast.
No one related to this is getting an Oscar,
related
getting a
to
nomination.
That CGI is scarier than anything from
I'm
the It
very
trailer.
close to adding this to the schedule.
Look, Mark, it's your schedule. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, you are. I'm
No.
coming to Utah and we're going together, holding
No, you're
hands, sharing popcorn.
You know, I actually saw some people complaining about this trailer, but it's for the dumbest reason. The Francesca, her, the white cat, that's a black actress.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We are,
It's a cat!
So here we go. It's the Jessica Jones podcast all over again. Rob's going to yell, "Who cares?" at you for 2 hours now.
Yeah, does any of them identify as transgender? Because I really need to hear that information.
Jesse, you just kicked that door wide open.
And the line of the night goes to Jesse.
Did anyone else see the cut of this where they inserted the creepy music from Jordan Peele's Us trailer?
No.
Because it's oddly fitting.
That might actually make a better movie if they turn it into a horror flick.
Wait,
this whole
not
musical... No. This whole thing is just a bunch of character introductions. Like, I don't think you get a better review of Cats the Musical than the one The Simpsons did. When Itchy goes... I forget which one is Itchy and Scratchy. I hate my...
the mouse, Scratchy's the cat.
Yeah, Scratchy goes to see the musical. And after the first little bit, when an actor on stage is going like, Tim Tom Tabby was a curious hat who went to see the king in a velveteen hat, he goes, "This is so stupid," and shoots himself in the head.
Can't wait.
Well,
and if I can
wrong.
figure out a way to jam it into the schedule, I'm making you see this, Winfree, because I feel like you have to.
This is not a joke. No gimmicks, straight up. I will not see that.
No, maybe I'll just review it with Alexis and my daughter. How does that sound?
I'm
Alexis?
only seeing this if I could finally get people to email me back to getting press screenings, because I am not giving these people my money.
You're all terrible. All right, speaking of terrible.
No,
we're
the
not
cats are
supporting
terrible.
some... Look, I didn't used to hate cats in real life, like the actual animals. Then I saw this and wanted to find one to kick on principle.
You know, someone's going to
Thank
hear
you
this
for
trailer
copying
react.
what you wrote on my Facebook page, Robert.
Someone's going to hear this trailer react video, and Robert's going to end up getting a job in AM radio. All right. Speaking of things I won't support, here's the Star Trek Picard trailer from CBS All Access. Fuck CBS All Access. That's what I say.
Seriously, though, why does everyone have to have so many streaming services? I don't get it.
Because they're...
My favorite's Cody.
They're desperate to try
Stop
and get into
stealing.
a market they don't fully understand.
Yeah.
Best streaming service out there is Cody.
Mark says stop stealing when he steals our joy every night.
There's data.
In pieces, where it belongs.
I'll watch this.
How?
If I can
Ow.
find it, I will watch this.
How?
Yeah. You have to
Told
pay
you
for
how.
CBS All Access. No,
I
don't
don't.
steal. Stop stealing. Authorities.
I'll borrow it from the internet, sir. I'll give it back, I promise.
No, I'm not watching anything from CBS All Access on principle.
I understand.
Mark, you don't have principles. We've established this.
No, I haven't watched either season of Star Trek Discovery. I ain't watching this bullshit.
I stopped watching this trailer because I'm not a Star Trek fan.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I've
if
never
they-
gotten Star Trek that much myself either. Star Trek's my husband's wheelhouse.
No,
He
if-
always says, I'm the bigger Star Wars fan. He's the bigger Star Trek fan.
If I was Canadian and could watch this on Canadian Netflix like everybody else, that'd be one thing. I would watch this and Discovery, but I'm not paying for CBS All Access.
We have to see if Andrew Graham can give us his Canadian Netflix account information.
Andrew, step up, or you know what? Get David Wright to do it. It'll be fine.
Password, sir. Oh, goodness.
No,
Oh,
it's the Borg. Because we can't
Oh,
have a
damn.
Star Trek show without the fucking Borg.
Hold on, you can, but I don't think you can tell Picard's story without the Borg, given
Oh,
how
look, it's 7
intrinsically
of
linked
9.
he is to them.
Hot
Yeah.
damn. It's
It
the
looks
All-Star Star
great.
Trek reunion.
There's one more cameo here coming in a second.
Is it going to be Jonathan Frakes?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Data.
Although I did hear Frank's confirmed I don't know if he's got like a full-blown role, but he did shoot some scenes for this.
Yeah, he'll be at Galaxy.
I assume he's directing a little bit as well, because Frakes is one of the guys who absolutely gets Star Trek and how to convey that on screen.
No argument. Franks is a great director.
All right, and here, and coming to a future TV party near you, speaking of Netflix, here's The Witcher. Now, this is based on a game, right?
Books. The games are based on a book series.
Yeah.
This is more based on the books than the games. And I think they've said straight up they're going to avoid all the material from Witcher 3, which is probably for the best, because that's a very, very beloved game.
Now, here's my question. Is there a comic related to this?
No.
I'm sure there's probably something.
Mark, there are no pretty pictures.
Aw. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to plan my week around this, because this is going to be a TV party. Oh, look at that. Based on the best-selling books.
Hey, look, if you can start a video game podcast, play through The Witcher 3.
Nope.
The Witcher 3 is probably one of my favorite games ever.
Oof, Henry
Do
Cavill
we
is
have anyone here who's read the books?
Books are for burning.
Yeah, that's Mark's perspective. Man, Henry Cavill is a beast.
I'm just saying, if we're going to
Look
do
at that
this,
man.
okay, I'm just saying we may need to find someone who's actually read the books to do commentary with us on this, so we can get a little bit better perspective.
Look, let me find them and I'll read them before the show.
You've got time.
Okay. Here on the clock.
I will. They're not that dense material.
Are you volunteering to do the TV party then?
No, I'm going to read the books and then just laugh at you while you all flail about.
Okay. Jesse, you're up.
Yeah, I'll probably be. I can probably do it.
Yay.
The Witcher.
What are you sending us, Jesse?
No, well, I want to do a bonus one, a bonus trailer, not even related to San Diego Comic-Con.
Well, that's what this is, so no.
I said bonus.
You're about to do a couple of ones that weren't related to San Diego, Mark. Just tack it on.
No, well, the next one is. This is so we did Alan Moore Month a few years ago, and we looked at the Watchmen movie versus the Watchmen comic graphic novel. And now here is the HBO series, which will be a TV party for myself and Alexis Hejna, because she's the only one of us besides me that has HBO, and
I got HBO
and was willing to do this. Let me stress that.
Just saying, I've got it. You could have asked.
Okay, fine. You and Alexis are both on the Watchmen. It's been penciled in. Here we go. This is the Watchmen TV show trailer. So apparently
That is really cool. Hooded Justice. He's a classic Minuteman character. That is so neat to see.
So apparently this is kind of like it's a sequel to, I think, the graphic novel, but not a sequel to the movie or some shit like that. I don't know. I didn't really understand the description of this. And
all we need to know, this takes place after.
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy, he's playing Ozymandias.
That is so great.
I know.
That is such great casting. You want an older Ozymandias, then yeah. It's hard to do better than him.
So there's this kid that has a YouTube channel that's just where he does like Rorschach and Deadpool buddy cop things. I want that as a series.
That is a terrible idea.
Stop giving Deadpool fans another reason to creep their jeans.
I hate Deadpool, and I really dislike most of his fans.
Deadpool, I just hate how overblown he is.
How about Rorschach How about Rorschach and the Question?
At least in the same universe.
That would probably be ungodly dry and slow paced, but I'd watch it or read it.
Look at that. Eggs in the shape of a smiley face.
People who wear masks are dangerous. We should be scared of them.
From what I can gather, it looks like, again, not a lot of the plot's been released, but it looks like, I guess almost a Rorschach cult started targeting police officers, and then the police officers started wearing masks as well, so that they wouldn't be identified, and it looks like that started to turn into an abuse of power.
Yeah, given how both the movie and the graphic novel end with Rorschach's notes being released to the public, in some fashion or another, with the doors left open for that. So an underground group that knows the fundamental lie that elements of what society's become is based on, just objecting to it and taking things into their own hands is very, very plausible.
This looks really good. I'm really excited for this. Like no bullshit. I'm like legitimately excited for this series.
Does look really good.
Well, it's also set in, traditionally flyover states. I believe they set this in Tulsa, by and large. And given Hollywood's generalized fixation with urban environments, I think putting it on, setting something like this in a different part of the country from a major metropolitan area opens up a bit of potential. And then I love this shot here, this closing one.
Going for the Dark Knight.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I hate to, the first 2 times I saw this trailer, I didn't even notice his hand was blue.
I'm down for watching that. That looks good.
Oh, that's 3 people for plus me for a TV party. Hot damn.
Hot damn.
Hot damn.
Hot
All right,
damn.
folks. Shortly before Comic-Con, Disney released a trailer for its next billion-dollar project. This is probably going to be the first Renaissance Disney live-action remake to go over the $2 billion mark. This might even beat Avengers Endgame. This is Mulan.
Speaking of which, Robert, I think you need to finally admit that Mark was right.
About what?
Endgame.
Yeah.
It got there, apparently, but...
I'm right about everything. You should learn to trust me more.
You're not right about everything.
Somebody needs to quote Gavin right now, and that's...
hold on. Mark. I'm sorry, when was our Gambit review?
Go blow me, Winfree. That's when it was.
Not if you paid me.
So, hey, Ronnie, how are you doing?
I'm awake.
Ronnie, what do you think?
I will just say, I'm tired of complaining about the remakes. Everyone online's like, stop seeing the remakes, stop giving them money. It's like, it's going to continue whether we like it or not. This is actually one of the few that, if the remakes weren't a trend and I just heard they were doing a live-action remake, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Well, this one isn't going to be a shot-for-shot remake of the cartoon. There's no Mushu the Dragon. This isn't a musical. This one's actually the most interesting one of the ones that they've set up so far, besides Pete's Dragon.
Which was so deeply and profoundly uninteresting that I was the only person in my theater when I saw it. Mark was the only person in his theater when he saw it. And we both were laughed at roundly by everyone at the theater for seeing it.
Yeah, it was awesome. Anyway, so yeah, this Mulan movie looks like it's going to be a $2 billion deal.
I have $2
billion
thing to say about this movie.
Yes, sir.
I think Scarlett Johansson should play Mulan.
Oh, good God, guys.
And Ronnie gets the line of the night.
Let's talk about geopolitical stuff there. Is that why you're going $2 billion, Mark? Because the Chinese Chinaman or something?
Yes, because the Chinese Chinaman.
That's the entirety of his logic behind that.
I figured.
But I'm not wrong.
You're going to be wrong.
$2 billion. $2 billion. Absolutely.
What do you want to bet?
I want that blowjob you promised.
No.
I'm not comfortable with this.
I'm serious. You want to look? We've bet on crap like this before. What do you want to bet that movie makes? Does not? I'm saying it's not a $2 billion property.
What the? Oh, I know what this is, Jesse. God damn you!
Hey, could you do me a favor and start it again? Because something happened here. I don't know.
No. I know what happened. I didn't get the whole link. Is what happened.
Oh, okay. I want to see this because I haven't watched it yet.
Have you read the material?
Is this
I've
the
been
thing
told
that
to
Jesse
stay far,
sent?
far away.
All right, folks. Our last video because Jesse. Hey, Jesse. This is a trailer for the Amazon Prime television series, which we will be doing a TV party for, and a comic book source material review. This is Da Boys. Da Boys. Oh, hang on. God damn.
My shit ain't working.
Hang on.
Enjoy this commentary while we listen to Mark's computer try to work.
All right, so I have not seen a trailer for this.
Okay, in all seriousness, if you read the material, if you've got a strong stomach, because it's written by Garth Ennis.
I was profoundly disturbed by the material.
And
Ugh.
look, this is the kind of that's the kind of thing that Ennis does. If you have the Constitution for it, he does a series called Crossed, which is
No.
look, I'm just saying that it exists, okay?
It exists and it shouldn't. Don't tell people about it.
Look, your personal hang-ups are your personal hang-ups, okay?
It's not
I,
personal hang-ups. It's
I
just
for
human
one,
morality.
did not realize how much my life was missing seeing a man force himself on a dolphin's blowhole.
Oh my.
We're
Which is
covering-
actually
we're
a shot
covering
one
the
of those
boys.
cross stories.
Right, Mark? We're covering the boys on source material.
Yes, I
correct?
said that literally a minute ago.
Hey, we're going to cover the boys on source material, though. That's what I'm asking.
I also said that.
When are we covering it then?
Okay, on the plus side, Carl Urban, man.
Yeah.
Carl
Carl
Urban.
Urban. Oh, can we just agree Carl Urban makes everything better?
Pretty much.
More or less.
He makes that terrible. He makes that. I don't know. You want to know how? Like, there's a movie out there that exists that stars The Rock and Carl Urban, and
Yeah,
it's
dude.
terrible. And I don't know how you make a movie starring those two that bad, but it must be a concentrated. But it has to have been concentrated effort.
Hey,
on the
there's
part
that
of
dolphin
all
that gets
parties.
raped.
No, different material.
Oh.
I want to know how you make a movie about Doom with rapid gunfire, The Rock, Carl Urban, and an R rated. That was Haley Joel Osment.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
Haley
was.
Joel fucking
Oh,
Osment.
shit.
This
This is going to be a
Look.
fun show.
kind of incredible, actually. I mean, I knew
December, by the way,
it was-
Jesse.
I had seen the teaser for this. I had not seen the full. I had not seen the full trailer. That's awesome.
Yeah, buddy. I'm
So-
down.
Funny little.
All right, I guess I'm
tidbit.
heading to the comic shop to pick up a book.
So, funny
Again,
little tidbit.
again, just be careful because Garth
Um,
Ennis is a twisted human being.
All right,
Yeah.
let me tell you when The Boys is. Hey, you know when Pennyworth is, Jesse? It's July
Let's watch
20th.
that trailer.
July
Let me grab a pillow. We'll watch the trailer.
July 28th,
wait.
buddy.
when they drew and wrote The Boys, they drew Huey, the main protagonist in the series.
Yeah.
They drew him to represent, Simon Pegg. They drew him to look exactly like Simon.
Oh,
Pegg,
really?
'cause that's
No
what they
kidding.
wanted. Yet no, that was the influence for it. He wrote the foreword to the graphic novel of The Boy and everything, and they wanted him to play him in a movie. Well, it took so long to do it. Simon Pegg says he's too old now. Now he plays Huey's dad.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So-
Wait, he's gonna be Carl. That's so cool.
No,
So-
Carl.
So wait, hang on. Two things.
Carl Urban's not Huey.
Two
Oh,
things.
no,
One,
sorry.
we're doing The Boys Volume 1 on source material on December 2nd. And then we're doing the TV party for The Boys Season 1 on December 3rd. And we're doing the TV party, Alexis, for Lady and the Tramp on December 5th. I can't get Cats on the schedule. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm going to grab my tissues. I'm destroyed.
Too much stuff.
Eddie,
to
You know what? No.
Eddie and Toby
I'm-
are doing smooth dances.
You know what? No, Mark, I don't believe you. You're gonna spring this. I don't know how. You're gonna spring this on me.
No, it comes.
Yeah.
No, it comes out the same week as Star Wars, and Star Wars is going to be Christmas week. Plus, there's Christmas, so there's not a whole lot we can do that week.
I
Then-
don't care.
And then
We'll
the,
find a way.
Wait. They actually put a movie with that much money and marketing and everything against Star Wars?
correct.
How
Morons.
stupid are these
That's some big ass cat balls.
That's going to be a long day for my daughter and I because I'm pretty sure we're doing Star Wars back to back with Cats.
One of you is gonna throw stuff at the screen by the time that's over and be a score. You're gonna be in the movie. Like, you're gonna be in the paper. Like, it's gonna be Florida man and Florida daughter.
And then New Year's week, we're doing Fight Club 2 on source material and an on trial for Fight Club. So there's just no time for Cats, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Now, please, everyone out there, remember that there's no time for Cats. Don't see this and save yourselves.
I mean, maybe we could sneak it on to like a Thursday or a Tuesday, but
Can
it
Can we
wouldn't
not
be.
schedule stuff right now?
No, I'm doing this just to
My
annoy.
dogs are objecting.
All right, that's all for this TV Party Tonight Extra. We hope you've enjoyed our lack of Comic-Con coverage. Be well, be safe, and behave.